Hi guys, this is Gladys from Best Cars for Sale in Kenya, and I quickly want to take you through the importation process and how to go about the importation process. Now, there is one common question that I normally get from my clients. They normally ask, how long does the importation process take? The process only takes an average of 28 to 55 days and your car is going to be here. And the best part is that we are going to handle the entire importation process on your behalf. That is from acquisition up to delivery. So the first step is usually to agree on the specific model that the client is looking for. Now, different clients want different cars, and some have made up their mind on a specific unit, or some want maybe a variety of units. Let's say, for example, I can be having a client that is saying, I want to spend 5 million on a car. Can you suggest for me units that are in that category? And then also we are going to give you the pros and the cons of some cars so that you are able to make a well-informed decision. So the moment you select the car that you want, you're going to tell us the specs that you desire. That is the color. You can also tell us the year of manufacture that you desire. You can also tell us if you want a petrol car, a diesel car, or a hybrid car. And also you can tell us the drivetrain that you prefer. That is if you want a two-wheel drive, a four-wheel drive, or even an all-wheel drive car. And then after that, you can tell us your desired mileage, color, or any other extra spec that you might prefer. And I'm talking about sunroof, any specific spec that you might be having and you really need it in a car, then you can let us know. So for us, we're going to dive deep in the auction and try show you options that matches the specs that you are looking for. So the moment we find an option that matches your spec, then we are going to proceed and bid for that unit. The moment we place a bid, we are always waiting for two outcomes. The first outcome is we can lose the bid, which is always a sad day, but the best outcome is if we win the bid. But I don't want you to worry. In a scenario where we lose the bid, we will still go back in the auction and bid for another motor vehicle. The moment you have placed a bid and won the bid, then we are going to go to the next step. That is purchasing the car, preparing for shipping, documentation, and also the QISJ inspection. Now, all cars that are imported from Japan, they have to undergo a mandatory QISJ inspection. Now, the QISJ has been mandated by KEBS to perform inspection on behalf of KEBS. Now, if a car is roadworthy, of course it's going to pass that inspection. And by the way, as we import grade 4.5, so absolutely it's going to pass that inspection. Now at that point, the next step is to prepare for shipping. We are going to book the next available vessel, and then we're also going to give you the shipping schedule. That means that we're going to inform you the delivery time, when the car will be leaving the port of Japan, and when it's expected to arrive at the port of Mombasa. And the moment it lands at the port of Mombasa, our clearing team is going to take over and clear the motor vehicle, then register it, of course, under your name, and also put it in a car carrier for delivery to Nairobi. So if you're out there and you've always wanted to import a car, we are the best importation experts in the country today. Bye.